5:08 today, boys. Gonna go do some riding all by myself. Jono's in Vegas, so it's gonna be a solo day, but nice weather. So got the KX 250F. Well, I'm here. Looks a little muddy today. Got the bike unloaded. We got the KX back out here, boys. I was having some problems with this bike recently. The bars kept moving on me, so I had to sand these down. This top piece here, I sanded this down so it would clamp tighter on the bars. And we got the new Hinson clutch cover on here. We got some fresh clutch spring bolts in there because I snapped one off. And then we got a new tube in the rear, so this thing should be ready to rip. Trying out a new GoPro angle today. I don't know how this is gonna look, but we got it mounted on the back fender. And I might put one somewhere else too. We'll see how this one looks first. Wristband check. So I've been trying to focus on keeping my feet on the pegs in the corners. You know, so we go straight from a standing position to sitting, feet on the pegs. Try to stand later into the corners, you know, so I'm not sitting until I accelerate out. I gotta stay on the throttle a little longer for that one. I'm really just trying to focus on all the fundamentals. I'm not a huge fan of this little bump that's coming up here on the outside. Like actually, that corner I can stand all the way through. Damn it, shift. Stand, 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 sit. Holy shit. Woo! Gotta keep the knees back and the knees tight. Now we sit. Yeah, baby. It's hard to keep those knees back. Well, I went out for Moto 1. Looks like the bars are staying in place, so that's awesome. That makes me really happy. And this seemed to work pretty good too, except it did fall down one time. So I just tightened this up with a screwdriver and hopefully it won't move next time. Looks like they took some dirt and put it down here and made a little track here. Looks pretty cool actually. I don't know if that's just for kids or if I can go ride on that too. I kind of want to try it out. Maybe I'll ask. Oh, I guess that little track over there is for pit bikes. So I can't ride it, but it looks pretty cool. I wish I could ride on it. I just softened my suspension up, so it feels pretty stiff when I case some stuff, you know? I'm not clearing everything, so it's feeling pretty aggressive when I case stuff. So softened it up in the front and the back. See if it feels any better when I'm not making the jumps. Knees back, head forward, elbows up. A lot to remember. Put my foot out on this one. Another thing I noticed myself doing is not keeping my head forward off the jumps. There we go. Suspension feels a little better now. I really got to get over that one. I don't know why I've been casing that today. I just gotta hit these a little slower and try to focus keeping the throttle on, keeping my knees back, and try not to absorb the takeoff. Oh, I should have been in fourth for that. Shift. Yeah, there we go. Double downshift a second. Shit. Nice jump, dude. I feel really good this moto. I tend to ride better if I talk it out, you know, like stand, sit, shift. Woo! Kind of go through the steps in my head. Oh, neck brace is coming loose. Man, that was a good moto, but I'm exhausted. I think my clutch still might be slipping a little bit when I get on the power. So I wonder if it's because it's a big bore, if it's slipping the clutch, because I don't think it's at the lever adjustment. The lever is adjusted all the way out, so it should be fully grabbing. Or it's not all the way, but it's like, you know, I checked the free play out. You're supposed to leave a little bit of free play. I left more than that, so to make sure it was going to engage fully. And it still feels like it's slipping a little bit, so I wonder if it's because the 290 big bore is just putting out more power than that clutch is designed to handle. So I might go ahead and put the old springs back in, because the springs that came out of it were stiffer, and see how it feels, because I don't know if it was the springs, the stronger springs, causing the grabbiness, or if the clutch was just shot. So I'd like to try those other stronger springs with this clutch pack and see if it gets grabby or if it feels good, because if it feels good, I'd rather have the stronger springs in there. So that might be something I play around with when I get back to the house one of these days. I'll probably swap those springs out, do some testing, fiddle with the adjustment, and see if it feels different or what. So it's the next day. I actually did change the clutch springs to the stronger ones, and it still feels nice and smooth, the engagement. So the springs were not causing the grabbiness. It must have been the old clutch pack was just worn out. I did a little test ride and a couple clutch dumps, and it feels better. So I don't think it's going to slip anymore with these stronger springs in there. I think the 290 just needs the stronger springs. So if you guys like the video, go down below, click the like button, leave me a comment, subscribe to my channel. See you next time. Peace.